This just in. A reapportionment bill passed at the last minute of the previous session and had laid out 22 senatorial districts that had diminished the power of the old eastern and coastal settlements and increased that of the west and north. Even though the bill had originated in the House, the form signed by the governor was almost wholly written in the Senate without House concurrence. A representative of Brazoria County, Elisha M. Pease, published an attack on the constitutionality of the Redistricting Act. Pease was a Connecticut man whose Texas history began with the first shooting scrape of the Revolution. By 1849, he was a partner in a successful law firm. Despite his feelings about the bill, he decided to run in the 1849 race for the Senate seat of the restructured 11th District, once Galveston County alone, but now incorporating his home county. In response, Democrats in Galveston County nominated another lawyer, John B. Jones, and the ensuing campaign was fought on local rivalries, Galveston against Brazoria. Predictably, Pease won in Brazoria and Jones in Galveston, but in the total canvass, Pease led by 17 votes. The Chief Justice of Galveston County, who tabulated the final ballot count in this 11th District battle, rejected the returns from Brazoria on the basis of informality. Two Brazoria County commissioners, rather than Brazoria's Chief Justice, had counted and recorded the ballot returns, the Chief Justice having been out of town at the time. He therefore dismissed the Brazoria election returns altogether and granted the certificate of election to Jones, who took the oath of office with his Senate colleagues on November 5th. Pease contested the election by delivering to the president a packet of documents and having Robertson submit a petition on his behalf. ... Ted Cruz is not Brett Kavanaugh. I'm looking right now at what is alleged to be the Texas Senate News, dated for February 12th, 2021. This is among what it says. This is the best part here. The Senate's initial budget draft would allocate $119.7 billion in state revenue for 2022 and 2023, a slight increase over last session. Spending cuts like the state saw during economic downturns in 2003 and 2011 may not be on the horizon, but Hager cautioned lawmakers Tuesday that unfunded liabilities in the state's pension fund risk the state's perfect credit rating. That is completely inaccurate. Not only that, it discusses the distribution of the federal aid. Wednesday, the committee got a detailed breakdown from the governor's office on how $11.2 billion in federal aid to Texas, allocated through last March's CARES Act, was spent. Budget Director Sarah Hicks said $3.2 billion went straight to 18 large counties and cities, with the remaining $8 billion going to the office of the governor for disbursal. Disbursal, not dispersal. 3.2 and 18. We're not in fucking Honduras, and we're not in the Holy Roman Empire. But that's why Ted Cruz was in Mexico. Was he pretending that he was Justice Kavanaugh so he could be off-site in order to attempt to provide some sort of false pretenses of invoking the implications of Trump versus New York? You guys, as I've said before, have completely refused to appropriately attend to policy concerning your midstreaming operations. Trafficking people is not the same as providing transportation. And because of that, your pension liabilities are completely mischaracterized. You have people alleging to be eligible for pension benefits that are not eligible, starting with the Texas Senate.